I'm very lucky to be given the chance to have a Gibraltarian qualifier, to have the event that we had, to be able to be given the opportunity to play in this event. I think it's a huge opportunity, and very lucky to be here, really.
World Pool Masters always been one of my, for me, one of my tough tournament, because the top 16 players in the world is competing at it. So it's a privilege to me to win this event, because this is like one of the toughest one, you know.
It's going to be a real experience to play Alex in the first round, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to try and embrace it, try not to be too nervous, and hopefully I can do okay.
I just play the game. I don't really care about my opponent. I just play the game because that's the way I think it should be. It doesn't matter who I play. I just play my game, and whatever I have in that moment when I'm playing, I'm just gonna deal with it.
Well, he is the two-time Gibraltar 8-ball champion, but this is a different league to anything he's been used to. His nickname, Longshot. Let's get this match underway with your commentators, Alex Lely and Phil Yates.
Tony, thank you very much indeed. If you've been listening to us, you might think, well, it might be worth a while having a little wager on Alex Pagulayan here. Well, don't think so, because the odds on Pagulayan to win the match, how about this? 500 to 1 on. I think if Webber were to win this match, it would make Leicester City's win in the Premier League last year look like a mild surprise.
Alex Pagulayan wins the leg.
Yeah, he's up against it. And the challenge for Alex Pagulayan, for me, is to play a focused and concentrated match, not to take it too lightly, just try to get into the groove, into his rhythm, as a preparation for the matches tomorrow. Beautiful break, squatted to 1. It's day 2 in the World Pool Masters, and the table is reacting better. When the cloth is brand new, it's difficult to get good racks when you're racking by hand. But the players today are making balls on the break. Needs the cue ball to stop. And he lost position, it seems. Well, he definitely lost position, but he might still be able to pot the 3 and get enough juice on the cue ball to get in shape for the 4.
Extension cold.
Oh, and he managed even to overhit the shot. But it's a workable angle. Great recovery shot by Alex.
Yep.
Quite a short figure, Pagulayan, so needing the rest or the bridge, depending on your preference of terminology.
He's a great snooker player, by the way. Fell short only by 1 match to qualify for the main tour last season. And surely, if he would be able to practice with skilled opposition, well, like top opposition, I'm sure he could make the tour. Draw back for the 8 in the corner, or stun over for the 8 in the side pocket. It depends on the exact angle on the 7. He's going forward. traveling a lot of distance with the cue ball. But in so doing, he finds a big area, a big zone for the cue ball to be positioned in.
If Steven Webber didn't know the enormity of the task he faced, he does now. It wasn't the easiest run out from Pagulayan, but he makes it look pretty easy. The man who lives in Toronto, Canada, with a Filipino heritage leads Gibraltar's Steven Webber by a rack to nil. But Alex, what an experience for the qualifier to play centre stage against a player of this quality. He's known as the Lion. He's a former World Masters champion, a former World 9-ball champion. That was back in 2004, and the following year, he won the US Open.
Yeah, Steven, I spoke with him before, and he just wants to embrace the moment, enjoy the moment, and hopefully have a sequence of shots.
He lives in Gibraltar now, and originally he was born in Lancaster. His hometown is Morecambe, but he works here. He won the qualifying tournament to be involved.
To break. Leading one rack to nil.
He told me he has represented England in English 8-ball when he was 17.
Yes, he was a semi-finalist in the under-16 and under-18 championship at the Black Ball World Championships in the late 90s.
Maybe the one. Okay, Webber to the table as Pagulayan breaks dry. Good break. Good solid contact on the one. Now this will be difficult. Can he reach it? He needs a spider.
Yes. Which one extension?
Cue over the 7.
Now, it says in the rules that when you ask for a rest, the clock isn't stopped.
Extension called.
And so Steven Webber basically forced to take his extension very early in the rack.
Side pocket on the left looms large. Watch out.
We have that one there.
Now this is interesting because he's asking for another particular kind of spider, but there's no extension to the extension. Nigel tried his best there to provide the necessary equipment. I don't think Usain Bolt would have been able to get it to Webber in time.
And a little bit of coaching from Nigel Rees, telling Steven to move on. The good thing for Webber is that he at least got to see the 2-ball, and he's finished the inning with a good safety. Pagulayan looking to play a 2-rail kick shot, favorite to hit the 2. But it's not easy to find a way to resave Webber.
Extension called.
He could go in between the 4-8, playing a 1-rail kick shot. He's not a favorite to resave. Not a favorite, but he's found a way. Great shot. I think this is what he tried to play. A thin contact on the 2. Perfect opportunity for Alex to test the rails of the table, the reaction. Now the 2-ball has come out, but he cannot attack Pagulayan. He'll hide behind the 9.
Simply had to leave quite a lengthy 4-ball. He shouldn't miss it, but it's not a gimme.
He has looked at stunning forward or drawing the cue ball. Looks like he goes forward. Ending up on the wrong side of the 5.
Yes, hit the 4 into the wrong portion of the pocket there. Had he potted it dead straight, right into the heart of the pocket, no positional issue, would have reared up. He would have been okay.
He'll have to settle for a longer 6. Controlling the 8-ball. Yeah, the money ball missed by Pagulayan. Sort of lucky with the leave, because the bank is not on. The cut shot is very steep and risky. He can play a snooker type safety. Get the 6 to the short rail. That's a pity. A pity he attacked the ball, because I don't think he could have ever have been able to stiff this bank to make the 6 come short.
The chasm in experience between these two, it's wider than the Grand Canyon.
And that's where, close to the Grand Canyon, is where Alex won the World Pool Masters title in Las Vegas, playing Mika in the final.
But that really was a very surprisingly poor attempt by Pagulayan for shape on the 9.
I tell you, Phil, the pitfall in this match for Alex is that he doesn't go into the match with 100% focus and concentration. And then a subpar performance today could leak over into his next match. Oh.
Well, that's inexcusable. That is inexcusable.
Well, Stephen is smiling at least. Yeah, making the bank. Alex Pagulayan capitalizing on that missed 9 by Weber. But we've seen 2 mistakes from Pagulayan in this rack. He missing the 6 and later falling short on his position for the 9.
Well, we heard before the match that Stephen Weber's nickname is long shot. I think the word extremely should be added to the front of that. If he's going to miss a 9 ball of that nature by such a way, I can't imagine how he could possibly win. Grossly overcut it.
I saw him in the practice room. He can pocket balls. I mean, he's also an accomplished snooker player. He makes 50 breaks on the snooker table.
I do actually sympathise with him, because when you're nervous, you can miss anything. And this is a level of nerves he's never previously encountered in Q Sports.
Alex Pagulayan to break, leading 2 racks to 0.
Well, he can learn from it, that's for sure. Where you stumble, there you find the treasure. You learn about yourself and about your skill level. The 7, the last ball rolling, spoiling the party for Pagulayan. Because he made the 1 ball, he needs to play the 2. No path to the pocket. The 2-7 combination looks on, but it's very difficult. He needs to cut the 7 into the 2 to back cut the 7 to the pocket. Yeah, he's attacking the 7. Very nice. Split the pocket there. He sees the 2. But I think he can only pocket it to his right. It's not an automatic route for position. He needs to hit below center. This was, you know, this was not an unforced error. He played a good 2-7 combination, was left with a difficult shot on the 2. Not an unforced error. A good roll though. He has a shot. He can bank the 2 in between the 4-9. That's the shot that gives him the highest percentage. Actually, the rest is pointing the route for the 2 ball. But he's playing a different shot. No, it's what he played. It's not, you know, it's not a bad shot actually, this. Leaving your opponent on the diagonal towards the pocket, that's a very tricky position. I don't think he's attacking. Beautiful. Nice shot. Also in snooker, you can see any time that a player is on the diagonal with the object ball and he needs to play it safe, there's a chance of a double kiss or things to go wrong.
Well, he's stuck the 2. I'll tell you what, Alex. The Alex out there is making a meal of this.
Yeah. I'm sure he's told himself 100 times before the match to go into the match with full focus, but it hasn't worked.
You want it?
You need that bit of pressure, tension, adrenaline, respect for the opponent to really
Tension cold.
get in sync. The 3-ball cuts. He'll travel towards the 4 from the long rail. Made the ball. Nice shot. 9 has partly blocked the 6, but helped him to get position on the 4. Soft medium stroke. Go to the center table. Towards center table. This is automatic. Cut the 6 in. Long rail, and make sure to have an angle on the 8. Not a lot of angle, so he needs a lot of speed here. Or savvy. He's playing rail first. Nice shot. Found a way to play the 8 with a smooth stroke, keeping the pocket big.
Any thoughts of a possible giant killing are being quickly extinguished. Alex Pagulayan leads the qualifier. Stephen Webber 3-0.
With Bet Victor's Golden Goal, you get a free weekly prediction to guess the game's first scorer and the minute it's scored. You can win serious money. OK. I've guessed the player, but what minute should I go for? Let's ask the Liverpool manager what he thinks, shall we?
Statistically, most of the goals are scored in the 45th and in the 90th minute. But actually, the average time for the first goal is the 31st minute. But this weekend, who knows? First goal wins.
From office, 10 a.m. Meeting has moved. Sending new route.
They call it. Big records.
Platform 5 at 15:31 to York.
Share your break with Kit Kat Bites. Whoever you are, however you break, have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
Right now, the world's looking for UK suppliers of fashion and textiles.
Water sports equipment,
console games, rail construction projects,
Food and drink.
In Norway,
Thailand, Lithuania, Kenya,
France. The opportunities for UK businesses
are enormous.
So come on.
Why not open your doors to 7 billion potential customers?
The planet needs the UK's expertise.
The demand
is out here.
Here.
You should be too.
You want to be part of something, part of a team here at Sky, then listen up. Think you can be a sporting success story? Then back your talk. We are looking for young athletes to join Sky Academy Sport Scholarship Program for 2017.
Find out more at Sky Scholarships.
Start tapping.
The emotional come pouring out. There it is! Alex Pagulayan, the clenched fist. And the applause says it all. He took the last 5 racks in a row. The undisputed champion. He was the best here in Vegas.
Yes, that was some tournament. And so is this. So far today, Naoki Oi from Japan. He's recorded an 8-6 win over Kevin Cheng from Chinese Taipei. Jason Shaw has beaten Wojciech Szewczyk, the Scot, overcoming the Pole by 8 racks to 3. And now Alex Pagulayan 3-0 up on Stephen Webber. Hard to imagine any other result but a Pagulayan victory.
Yeah, in 2008, he was playing a long race to 100 against Shane van Boening, the biggest challenge match that they played. And he was down 22 games. He played before the final, during the World Pool Masters. Afterwards, they finished it. It's one of the greatest pool matches in history, actually. Overcoming a 22 rack deficit.
The only sad thing recalling that final when Pagulayan was crowned World Masters champion. For 3 years on the trot, we had this tournament at the Riviera Casino in Las Vegas, which no longer exists. Closed its doors a couple of years ago.
Was it always a difficult shot for Webber? And this is not easy for Pagulayan because he has to go forward. The risk to scratch in the side pocket is minimal. But he's elevating. Elevating the cue, so hitting it with speed. Nice shot. Good shot. Now rolling with the right spin. To play the 3 to the same pocket.
Does he entertain the 3-9, Alex?
Well, he's looking at, yeah. Because he can play it as a free shot. He'll make sure that the cue ball goes up table, so it's a shot to nothing.
Extension called.
If he plays to make the 9, it's easier. Just focus on the good contact point, limiting speed, but then he has no defense. Nice shot, beautiful combination. He didn't want to hit the 3 playing position there, but he recovered.
Well, just as we expected, it is one-way traffic in the extreme. Webber missed his chance to win the second rack, missed a 9 ball he should have knocked in, and I think the more Pagulayan gets in front, the more freedom he will play with, and the greater difficulty Webber will find to avoid the whitewash.
He would not be the first one to receive a whitewash. I don't have the stats in my head. I remember Niels beat Mika one time 8-0, the year that he won it.
Well, the last time that Van Boening captured this title in the semi-finals, he beat Lu Haitao from China 8-0. And Haitao is one of the world's best, so it can happen, not just to a relative rookie.
Sure, yeah. Shane ran 6 racks in a row in that match. This I remember.
Thank you, rack 5. Alex Pagulayan to break, leading 4 racks to 0.
Did not get a ball down on his previous break. Beautiful hit. The balls are hand-racked by the referee. This means that the rack is different every time. There will be minimal gaps here and there, so the rack reacts differently. You're not guaranteed to make a ball.
There's the referee from Wales, Nigel Rees.
Good open shot for Webber. Overpowered it. And on the new cloth, the super slick cloth on this TV table, the cue ball is hyper reactive. So if you misplay your tip position by even a quarter tip, you'll lose the cue ball. That's exactly what happened here. He's playing real first. Riding the 9 and locking the cue ball in. No shot on for him. Not even a carom on the 4. I like playing real first. Real first and then clipping the 3. The 3 will be catched by the 4. So his only worry would be to play with the proper speed to get the cue ball down and avoiding the side pocket. Real first. If he hits directly into the 3 will get more speed. Oh, the carom was on. So what can he play? He can play the safe behind the 7, hitting the 3 ball on the left, leaving the 3 ball in the center of the table. Now he played cue ball only. And with a thicker hit, getting the proper angle from for the cue ball. A better way would have been a little thinner with more spin. Nice shot.
Wasn't it just an absolute beauty with shape attached?
Five balls for a 5-0 lead. Now this is interesting to see how he will play this shot. Good shot. An unconventional route that he played. There was a lot of knowledge there. Most players would have played low left on a club table. That works perfectly fine. But the tricky shot here in Gibraltar on this table.
Extreme right hand running side off a couple of cushions for the simplest of black 8 balls. And taking no risk there. He's seen the ball jump out for Wojciech Szewczyk, so he's removing a couple of balls from the bottom of the pocket.
Actually, it's better to put one ball in. And the one other time that I saw it happen, a ball coming out, was with another Polish player. It was Kaplan against Efren in the World Championships.
Ruthless and relentless, Alex Pagulayan. You know, they call him the killer pixie, but it's quite clear he wants no part in a possible fairy tale here.
I want to correct something, Phil. I said the only other time that I saw it happen, that the ball jumped out of the pocket, that it was between Efren and Thomas Kaplan. But also when Raj Handal played against Roman Hubler from Czech in the World Pool Masters in Doncaster, the one that Raj Handal won. It was 6-6, race to 8, and Hubler had a straight in on the 8 ball. He made it. The 8 ball stayed down for 2 seconds and then came popping out. Raj won. He ended up winning the whole tournament.
This is what we're talking about. Poor old Wojciech Szewczyk. That was not his fault. From the
rack 6.
Raised camera, you saw exactly what happened. It went in and then out.
Switching sides. He was hitting the rack good, but not content with the results. Corner ball in this time. But at least he made the corner ball. So the rack is diamond shaped and it's the green 6 that went into the corner. Not directly though, and this is something that players look for.
Push out called.
Now Weber is not an experienced 9-ball player. So that makes it easier for Alex Pagulayan to find the spot to play the cue ball too. Okay, this is something that we'll see regularly. A player that is playing the push out will look to block another ball, because when playing in the push out you're at a disadvantage, so you look to make the table a little more difficult.
Reset the clock, please. 30 seconds.
The double kiss is big with this angle. Very big. If he's playing without spin, I don't expect him to miss the double kiss. So maybe that will... Oh, what a nice solution. Oh, look at that. He caught the whole crowd here by surprise, because I don't hear anyone applaud. Beautiful shot. The more difficult the position is that you're in, the more creative you need to be.
The crowd encouraging Stephen Weber quite rightly, and he's got to be delighted with that. Don't know if he'll be delighted after Alex's next shot. He can hide the 1 behind the 3 balls. That's the thing with the top players. When they get the tactical initiative, they just will not let go. There's no way he can get to the 1 using 1 rail. On the club table again, swerving slightly past the 5. A lot of left-hand spin would get you to the 1. But I don't think he can get it done on this table. Not enough friction on the rails.
Ball in hand.
And that's a double whammy, because apart from the foul shot, he's removed 2 and 3, so they're not together anymore.
Start the clock, please.
And the run out is there, maybe.
He will, if he cheats the pocket here, he can go past the 2. Oh, he just used the rail.
One shot. Ball in hand.
Well, he called a foul on himself. I don't know what happened. Sportsmanlike action from Alex Pagulayan. I think he must have just touched the two.
I haven't seen anything, Phil.
We are no wiser now. I think he must have thought he touched the two, and perhaps he didn't.
Well, he did play it quick, and then sometimes when I play a shot quick, like to get it over with, I sometimes close my eyes when I shoot. It has happened to me that I thought I fouled, and then afterwards people said I didn't see a thing.
I've seen it in snooker where players own up to fouls that don't really exist. Now can Webber take advantage and get a rack on the board?
Oh. Well, he's lucky he hit the 5. Otherwise, he would have found himself even further from the 4. It's on. He can cut it to his right and let the cue ball loose. Alternatively, hide behind the 8 ball. Wow. It's a proper stroke. Didn't let the cue ball loose. He played it with finesse. Finesse, quality and control. Center table is best. He's not used to playing on TV tables. This can go wrong. Good shot. He's gonna win a rack.
Come on, knock it in. We all want you to. He will probably be beaten, but he will not be whitewashed. Stephen Webber puts a rack on the board against the former world 9-ball champion. The smile tells you everything.
Are you in it? Are you up for it? Do you live and breathe it? Will you back your chap and play the odds? It's time for a new bookie. Is it time for some bets? You betcha.
We at Bosch believe that for perfect washing results, you have to dose very precisely. Or not at all. IDOS from Bosch. Fill it up once and it doses automatically. Wash after wash. Bosch, invented for life.
The Flame Grilled Big King is just $1.99 in the King Deals menu. 2 patties, flame grilled to perfection, cheese, Big King sauce, and fresh ingredients for just $1.99. Only at Burger King.
Platform 5 at 15:31 to York.
Share your break with Kit Kat Bites. Whoever you are, however you break, have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
You can't put a valuation on time with a family. Our new online mortgage application is simple to use and could take less than an hour. So you can get back to the things and people you love. Apply for a mortgage online or pop into branch for advice. Here to help you prosper. Santander.
The ATP Tour on Sky Sports Mix. Available to all Sky TV customers at no extra cost.
If this is David and Goliath, maybe Goliath has just struck the first blow. Okay, he's still 5-1 down, Stephen Webber, but he gained an awful amount of joy from winning a rack against Alex Pagulayan, and why not? So it's the last match of the afternoon. Jason Shaw and Naoki Oi already are winners today. Webber needing 7 more racks for victory. It won't happen, I'm sure, but well done for winning the 6th.
Just breaking with his playing cue, and that's a good break. That's a good break. One ball didn't come out enough, so he'll have to play safe. He can hide behind the 2 ball. It's not easy. And I don't think the cut on the 1 is... yeah. If he's going to attack the 1, if he's going to cut it, he'll need speed.
Extension called.
I think it's cuttable, Phil, but not when he's playing it with a lot of speed. Nice.
Well, not only cuttable, but what an outcome. He's removed all of the congestion down there on the left-hand side of the table. The 7's a little bonus. Even more than that, he's on the 2 with a 3 in the open.
Great shot by Alex. Now, he has little or no angle on the 3. A little angle, or force the angle, punch the cue ball towards the long rail and come out. But he's lining up for a straight draw shot. Screw back. Smart man. He could have played a straight draw back, but in so doing, using that short rail, he has more margin. He plays a maximum draw shot, coming in towards the 4 instead of traveling away from the 4.
Well, it appears as though Webber's had his fun. Now normal service resumed. But no one can take away that memory of winning rack 6.
Round the angles, come back to where he is now.
Well, it would be a stretch to say this afternoon it's been Alexander the Great, but it's been Alexander the Efficient, and that's why he's 6-1 up on Stephen Webber. Pagulayan needs just a couple more racks to go through to the quarterfinals to take on Jason Shaw, and that's a mouth-watering prospect. 2 phenomenal shot makers. And Pagulayan, you know, over the course of his career has been there, done that, and won most things. Reigning Canadian 9-ball champion. And last year, at the Derby City Classic, he won not only the one-pocket division, but also the master of the table. So he's a versatile sort, good at all kinds of pool.
Oh, good. Good is an understatement. He, for me, at the moment, is the most all-round, the best all-round player in the world.
The life out of me. Thank you, rack 8.
Nobody likes
Alex
it playing
Pagulayan
in
to
one
break.
pocket.
Leading 6 racks to 1.
Being the chess variant on a pool table. Good breaks by Pagulayan, but no balls. No balls finding pockets.
It's been a strange afternoon for the break-off shot in all 3 matches. We've seen some wonderful breaking off, particularly early on from Naoki Oi, but we've also seen a preponderance of dry breaks.
Yeah, Naoki Oi was breaking from the other side and slightly cutting the one ball. It's going to be big in this tournament for the players to find a winning break. So they better do their homework. I don't think one route or the other has more future, more chance of resaving the ball. And both hitting, both hard or soft can work here. Wow, how did he hit that shot? How did he hit it? Played to cut to one ball. Beautiful shot.
Although he represents Canada and has lived there for many years, he's got a proud Filipino heritage, and so many of the Filipinos are clever in the extreme when it comes to getting out of that kind of situation to maximum effect. But Pagulayan's in trouble again.
This is what I like most about 9-ball, together with the big breaks. It's the kick shots. The safety battles. Great shot. Did not play to make the one. He played to control the cue ball and hoping to leave the one ball safe.
And you might have noticed he nudged the 8 there, so it does make the 2 available.
The 2 is open. So with right spin, wants to get a line straight on the 2 ball. A little angle from the wrong side could do, because he'll run into the 8. But then he'll have an angle on the 3. Plain ball or a drag shot. Plain ball sending the cue ball away, just rolling. The drag shot is sending it away with backspin to slow it down. That's what he did. But in the process has lost or has not created an angle on the 4. Little angle. I expect him to go forward 2 rails with right-hand English, which doesn't grab as much on this table. So a basic mistake from the 3 to the 4. He had an angle on the 3. He tried so hard to control it that he ended up too straight on the 4. Well, the way things are going, he might win his second rack.
Yes, he didn't play for the double kiss, but it's worked a treat.
Seven. Well, he's still looking to that right-hand rail, so the 7 might not be blocking the one rail escape. Oh, Oh, yeah, there's jump cue out.
That works.
This is tight. He can make it. And he can draw back. Or a couple of inches for the 6 to the diametrical corner pocket. Or further. This is going to be difficult. He's on the wrong side of the 6 with little angle. So he needs or to play a draw shot or leave himself a cut shot on the 7. Well, he did both. A good shot, though, nonetheless.
I'll tell you what, regardless of the result of this rack, he seems to be a little more at home now. Doesn't seem so self-conscious.
Now what? He comes from English pool, so he's comfortable drawing shots. But I don't think he can get there with draw now. Wow, he can, he did, and he even overdid it. Beautiful stroke he put on the 8 ball there.
Oh, what a shame. What a shame. He'd taken them so well. But the 9 proves elusive.
It's a pity. He made some good shots. The 6, the 7, the 8. But he missed the money ball.
Yes, but that money ball turned out to be cash in the bank, not for Stephen Webber, but for Alex Pagulayan. The scoreline now, an overwhelming 7-1.
Explosive flavour, yet very thin. Ritz, crisp and thin. Baked to perfection.
Marathon Bet gets you closer to the action with multiple markets and consistently good odds. All on your mobile. Marathon Bet. Every bet, everywhere.
While you're embarrassing your daughter, you can switch on your hot water. Or if you slowly start to freeze, turn up your heating a few degrees. 'Cause with Hive you control your home from your phone. This meeting may well last for days, so ensure your heating is delayed. Or turn it down a few degrees whilst being pinned by Hercules. 'Cause with Hive you control your home from your phone. Hive Active Heating works with any energy provider and is installed by a British Gas engineer.
this so important?
Because we're at war, and we're losing. And you may be the most powerful mutant alive.
Legion continues Thursday at 9 on Fox. Catch up from the beginning on demand.
Alex Pagulayan just a single rack away from reaching the quarterfinals of the Dafabet World Pool Masters. He leads 7-1. In goes the 1 ball on the break. The 2 is open. So too the 3.
Yeah, this time, Phil, he hit the 1 ball slightly off to the left side, just like Naoki Oi was doing. My 5 cents is that is the break that's working best on this table.
Tell you what, though, it's been a good deal for Stephen Webber, won the qualifying competition to get into this event here in Gibraltar. What an experience to play in front of the TV cameras against a world-class opponent. And let's not forget, his prize for being in the tournament, $3,000.
Extension call.
5 doesn't seem to pass the 9 ball. But if that's the case, I believe the 9 ball is slightly off of the rail. The 5-9 combination is a good shot to play for.
Yes, the end could be nigh.
Difficult to miss this one.
There was no giant killing. The qualifier succumbed 8-1 to Alex Pagulayan.
Solid performance from Alex Pagulayan. He goes through to the next round, but creditable from Stephen Webber as well. Excellent performance from him. The home favourite, so proud to have qualified.